goals. At number 6, when Wayne Rooney burst onto the Premiership, most people could see
Wayne Rooney, number 6? You're telling me there are 5 other English players that are better? Wayne Rooney is so cold, though. How? What's going on, guys? It is JJ here, back with a new video today. Once again, today we are going to take a look at the 10 best England football players of all time. Obviously, this video is kind of subjective. It's maybe a little bit dated, but there are so many choices that you could choose from. You could choose from greats in the Premier League. You could choose from greats who went outside of England and absolutely achieved everything that is possible. Or you could even choose some way back to the 1966 World Cup England squad, which is, I believe, pretty much full of West Ham players, which is actually a little intriguing. But you guys let me know your thoughts on the best England players of all time. Let me know who is your favorite English footballer, whether it's today, whether it's in the past, whether it's possibly for the future. Who's a guy that you guys want to see in the future? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, let's get into the video. As well, guys, you can find the original video just down in the description below.
England have only won the World Cup once, but they've still produced some world-class players. From the World Cup winners, the stars of Italia 90, Euro 96, and of course the Golden Generation, the likes of Hurst, Gascoigne, Shearer, Beckham, Gerrard, Owen,
the Golden Generation that didn't really get to win anything.
Who are the top
individually,
10
yes,
England players of all time? Let's find out. At number 10, we have to go with the man that is a reason for the most iconic piece of chemistry in English football, and they think it's all over. It is now. Sir Geoff Hurst is still the only player to score a hat-trick in a World Cup final, and he was a key part of the England 1966 World Cup winning team. However, he only started for England because a certain player on our list was injured, so he came in as a replacement. But with that said, Hurst was still an England great. And as a forward, he scored 24 goals in 49 appearances.
Really good.
Fun fact, Hurst left the football world to retrain as a salesman. At number 9, Stuart Pearce was the best British left back for 12 years. He's known for his passion, drive and story of redemption. After missing a crucial penalty at Italia 90, Pearce found redemption at Euro 96 when he scored his penalty against Spain, which led to his iconic passionate image, gaining him the nickname of Psycho. Despite humble non-league beginnings where he played 100 games, Pearce went on to captain England 9 times, score 5 international goals and make 78 appearances. At number 8, Paul Gascoigne.
Gaza, I absolutely love that his nickname is Gaza. Where do British people come up with these types of nicknames like Jezza or Gaza? Where does that exactly come from? I feel like it's extremely common.
Player of his generation, Gaza was gifted with incredible ball control. Confidence to try things other players would only dream of. However, his troubles off the field are probably the cause why some people think he only showed glimpses of his true potential. He was still a part of the Italia 90 team that reached the 4th place at the World Cup. Gaza will live forever in the memory of English football history due to the passion and tears he showed during that infamous semi-final against West Germany. Gascoigne made 57 appearances and scored 10 goals for England. At number 7, we have Jimmy Greaves. Jimmy Greaves was the greatest goal scorer of his generation. As a striker, he was prolific in front of goal, but he was injured during the 1966 World Cup and lost his starting place in the final to Sir Geoff Hurst. However, due to a rule change, Greaves later received his World Cup winners' medal, as formerly non-playing members of the squad used to not receive medals, but FIFA gladly changed it when asked by Gordon Brown. Jimmy still holds the record for the most hat-tricks for England.
6 hat-tricks.
He made 57 appearances and scored 44 goals. At number 6, when Wayne Rooney burst onto the Premiership, most people could see
Wayne Rooney, number 6? You're telling me there are 5 other English players that are better? Wayne Rooney is so cold, though. How? I guess we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we get to later on the list, and I feel like Wayne Rooney was disrespected. We will come back to this number 6.
He was going to be a star for England, and whichever top team ended up signing him. That team ended up being Manchester United. They signed him from Everton, where he went on to win multiple league
titles, the Champions League, won it all.
He gained the nickname Wazza, people comparing him to Paul Gascoigne in his prime. As a player, Rooney mixes hard work and abundance of energy with technical brilliance and tenacity. Rooney has scored some spectacular goals during his career. However, his England career is still missing a crucial goal that would have helped England win an international trophy. Thus, for some people, have questioned whether he would be an all-time England starting 11.
He should be.
Even though he had an amazing Euro
He should be.
form. With that said, Rooney is England's top goal scorer with 53 goals in 109.
Is he still the top goal scorer?
Billy Wright, probably not a household name for you young fans, but let Master Alan school you. Billy Wright was the first footballer to earn 100 international caps. He also holds the longest unbroken run in international football, and he captained England a record 90 times, a record that he shares with Bobby Moore.
Captain 90
caps
times.
include the 1950, 1954 and 1958 World Cup. As a player, despite being an excellent centre-half, Wright's character and talents in defence meant he never received a caution or was sent off playing for England.
That's fair.
Wright was respected in the game and a great example for young footballers. Fun fact, Wright was briefly the Arsenal manager, but he has the lowest win percentage out of all post-war Gunners managers. Wright played 105 games for England and scored 3 goals.
I figured Gary Lineker was going to be up on this list.
Lineker was one of England's best strikers of all time. Lineker is still the only player to be top goal scorer in 3 different English clubs: Leicester, Everton and Spurs.
There's no way he's still the top goal scorer for Spurs.
Player to be top goal scorer at a World Cup, that's 1986. And again, like Wright, Lineker was a great role model for young footballers, as he never received a yellow or red card during his playing days. But that doesn't mean that Lineker lacked heart. Lineker was lethal in front of goals with 282 club goals to his name. He's also one of the most well-known English players to ever play for Barcelona. Lineker was the Ballon d'Or runner-up in 1986, and he scored 48 goals in 8
for England. I did not realize Gary Lineker also played for Barcelona. I know, obviously, he's a very prolific goal scorer, but I did not realize it was that much. Okay, that's fair play to him.
Gordon Banks was fairly short for a goalkeeper. However, he's
this is the first goalkeeper on the list.
The greatest save of all time. In 1971 World Cup, Banks stopped the best striker, Brazilian's Pelé, from scoring a powerful header. Banks even heard Pelé shout "goal" as he thought he was destined to score. However, Banks' biggest achievement is playing in every game of England's 1966 World Cup victory. Banks' importance to England was proven in 1970 when he was out sick for their match against West Germany in the quarter-finals. His absence coincided with England's defeat. Fun fact, Banks played without gloves in a time when football pitches were as hard as concrete, unless it happened to be raining that day. Sadly, in 1972, he subsequently lost his eyesight in a car crash. However, Banks was such a brilliant goalkeeper that he still managed to play one more season in the USA with the likes of Pelé, Beckenbauer and Carlos Alberto. And his team won the North American Soccer League for the Fort Lauderdale. He
won a championship without his eyesight.
Sir Bobby Charlton will be worth ridiculous money in today's transfer. However, for all of his skills, goals and ability, people who knew him described him as a humble man who knew he was one of the best, but never let it go to his head or change his personality. Charlton had a winning brace in the 1966 World Cup semi-final against Portugal, but in the final he was fairly quiet by his own standards. Charlton's another World Cup winner, but he's also a player that played in the great Manchester United side. As well as winning the World Cup in '66, he also won the Ballon d'Or in the same year. Charlton also helped United win their first European Cup. He scored 249 goals for Manchester United. He made 106 appearances and scored 49 goals for England. He's one of the best midfielders England ever produced and the world has ever seen. Before we get to number one,
who is actually going to be? Actually, you know what? We're gonna stop this video and discuss. Because who is going to be number one? Are they going to say David Beckham? Because I swear, if they say David Beckham, I'm going to lose it. There are so many good English football players. We didn't get to Rio. We didn't get to Stevie G. We didn't get to Scholes. We didn't get to Lampard. Like, there's so many guys there that could be on this list. Maybe not in the all-time, but definitely deserve a shout for a top 10. Harry Kane already should toss his name into that hat. He definitely deserves at least some recognition with it. But let's see it.
In our bio. At number one,
okay.
World Cup winning England team. Moore was described as the best defender in the history of the game by German legend Franz Beckenbauer. Alex Ferguson said he was the best defender he'd ever seen, and Pelé said he was the greatest defender who ever played against. What more can be said to describe the man whose statue welcomes people when they go to England's home at Wembley? As a player, Moore had great spatial awareness,
where's that man's teeth?
Tactics and potential assists. He delivered 2 assists in the 1966 World Cup final, and at the 1970 World Cup he played against Brazil in the group stages, and Moore tackled Jairzinho with what has been described as the perfect tackle. This summed up Moore's prowess and ability as a defender. Moore played 108 times for England and scored 2 goals. But
oh, him and the Queen, that's really cool.
The England side to a World Cup victory, so here's our
okay, you know what?
That's
you know what?
10. Let me know your thoughts.
I don't hate the list. I don't exactly hate it. Obviously, I wish some of the, like our modern day guys for England made it into the list. David Beckham didn't even crack a top 10, so that's a little surprising. There's a little bit of a bias for the England World Cup squad. That 1966 World Cup squad, may I add. But honestly, you know what? Fair play to them. They won a World Cup. They deserve to be in the top 10 list. But obviously, you guys gotta let me know who are the best England football players of all time. Yeah, I'm excited to kind of see the comments, see what you guys think. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys for another video. Peace.